Have been more mass shootings in the U.S. than days this year.
Glad that someone with your expertise and experience has decided to tackle this and present something new to the body of knowledge that's being worked on to help protect communities. So I appreciate that. What's important about this program to me is the how. The how that's at the person level and is very intuitive and easy to understand. When they choose one of those actions, we don't teach a lot of the how. And this really gets, the PRAC Act really gives you the motor memory of how to actually execute those actions.
I'm Matt Estridge. I'm a retired counterterrorism agent and federal law enforcement counterterrorism expert. I spent many years doing counterterrorism missions domestically and internationally, in covert missions to retake hostile environments. I was lead active shooter instructor in Washington, D.C. for Homeland Security in that field office. Active shooter events last 2 to 3 minutes. Average response time in law enforcement, 17. One resource officer has stopped an active shooter in 48 years.
I'm a consultant with the intelligence community and Department of Defense. I'm a previous counterterrorism agent. I'm an active shooter instructor, tactics instructor for Homeland Security-led assessments of complex critical infrastructure. People respond to specific instructions. So if you're not trained in specific responses, if you've been told just to run or hide, that doesn't actually tell your brain where to go. This requires specific training as to how to respond, along with a holistic assessment program specific to active shooter, which I haven't seen before.
High School, which was recently awarded, the governor says, for its school safety plan.
What are we supposed to do when this happens? Nobody knew what to do. All we did was run.
You do not know what to do to protect yourself. That is the worst of all situations. Prepare people have a prescribed set of behaviors that are geared toward their survival.
We tell them what to do, exactly how to do it, why they're doing it, and the evidence behind it. Specifically for special needs and handicapped persons, because that has not been done ever, nor has these solutions been done ever. I have a special needs child. I have 2 children. I understand that intimately.
I am a high school teacher for 25 years. Thank you for doing something that is so much more comprehensive than the programs that we currently have. And I've gone through the training programs, and it's pretty much the same. It's run, hide. Learning about this program, a comprehensive program, changed my ideology. It changed my thinking. This is the gold standard.
My staff walked away with comments such as, I feel empowered now. I would know what to do. We were exposed to things that were of a common sense nature. The greatest feedback from my staff is that they wish their children had been there.
A teacher at this school now can get their students out and get them safe.
There's so many more options than just hoping that you or your kids are the ones who get lucky.
2 years ago, I met Matt Estridge, who is one of my key witnesses. What we would be doing with our school children is to give them a plan, an actual life skill that they could take with them wherever they go. You might have an active shooter in church. You might have an active shooter at the mall. You might have an active shooter at the movie theater. So we're constantly surrounded by this threat.
The L.I.V.E program protects people in those first critical moments when there's no help.